Emily, are you playing video games?
Yes.
Emily, I'm disappointed in you. You're supposed to be doing drugs.
No, I can't do drugs, remember? I'm a little girl.
That doesn't mean you can't physically do drugs.
Why smoking is bad for teens and why you should stop. You're actually not cool. Having a fag in your hand doesn't make you cool.
Where you get your grills from?
I got them from Johnny Dang.
You lying?
Yeah.
Where you really get them from?
I got them from my jeweler.
I says to myself, I say, Tabitha, you got a spa and a salon. What in the devil's red balls are you gonna call it? And it comes to me in the dead of night, Spalon.
Why do people always think this is a joke when I pull out my chapstick? What part about that looks like a joke to you? Yeah, it is this size. And yeah, it is Fun Dip flavor.
There's something about saying the word vagina that feels like calling somebody by their full name. Like, it's just so, like, I don't know, so direct, so pointed.
So I recently came out as transgender, female to male, and I asked my mom to get me soap. She got me fucking 3-in-1. I said I'm a guy, I didn't say I'm fucking straight.
Piz, dish, fish, chick, beef, view, pop, fries, veg, spud, rice, bread.
I love talking to white people because if white people don't want to talk about something, they not going to talk about something. So I'm sitting at the pool reading a book with my man, right? And I get in the pool and then this white woman asks me, hey, what were you reading over there? I go, it's called The Revolution Has Come. It's about the role that gender played in the formation and the maintenance of the Black Panther Party in the 1960s in Oakland. She gonna go, oh my God, I love Oakland.
Okay, pardon my appearance. I just got off work and it was my last day today, so my coworker got me a cake. But when she got to the place, the people, the bakers who iced the cakes were like not there yet or something, and so one of the guys in the deli was like, I can ice it for you. And he said, what do you want on the cake? And she said, just put like goodbye or miss you or something. And that's what he put, hold on. Oh my God! It looks like so ominous.
Today I am trying something I've never done in my life before. This is a mini thing of Pillsbury biscuits. There's 5 in here. It's so cute. I actually had to look up how to open this and watch a video, but I stopped the video right before they got opened and kind of figured I could figure it out past that point. I've heard that it's scary, and to be honest with you, my heart has been racing this entire time. Press spoon at seam until can pops open. But I've been like almost shaking. I'm scared. Okay, wow, that was not as bad as I thought. Thank you.
I just got home and I'm very bummy looking right now, but I have a story I want to tell. So when I was in high school, senior year, I think I was 17 at the time, the boy I was dating cheated on me. He just kissed another girl after we hung out that day, and like 2 hours later he like made out with a girl, and I was so mad about it. And my revenge is that I made a Pornhub account with his name to say his name was like John Smith, but it was a lot more like not common than that. I made a Pornhub account with the name John Smith, and I would go on the top 10 videos in the USA every single day and comment on them, just something about the video, like with that username, with his name attached to it, with the hopes that one of his friends would watch it, because we all know how much 17-year-old boys jerk off. And I hoped one of them would find that and be like, dude, why are you commenting on this? Like, who comments on Pornhub comments? John Smith does. I thought it was really funny, and I just remember.
Yo, I got the beans.
Did you ever realize while you're cooking you could just sit? Like, I'm sitting on a stool at the stove.
Apparently this filter shows you what you're thinking.
Mine says work.
That kind of lobster.
This is yours. Oh.
Ooh, what the fuck are you doing?
Oh, sorry.
No, I mean, there's room for two. Come on, shuffle up.
My tools of choice are railroad nails.
Who do you think I'm shoplifting with? Thomas the Train? I need another man.
I was just trying to show off my new cleats, and these kids showed up.
These fucking cleats! Get out the fucking way before she run your ass over.
My life just flat before my eyes. Hi.
Oh my goodness.
Put the phone to your forehead.
Now you're gay.
Okay,
If you press that button, it'll take 1 year off of your life. But you'll get $100,000. Dude, stop! Stop it!
Hey, we have a friend. Oh, he took the cheese.
Okay, give it a good one, Alan.
Just give it to me! Give it to me! Give it to me! Give it to me!
Show me something that you bought with your adult money that you probably shouldn't have.
Put a Finger Down, Theater Kid Edition. Put a finger down if you were ever in a production of Into the Woods and you play Jack, and the scene where you go up to Little Red and compliment her wolf cape and then she dares you to go steal the harp from the Kingdom of the Giant, which is a pinnacle point in the show because it sets in motion all the events of Act 2, and you're sitting on stage with your chicken, and you get on stage and Little Red is nowhere to be found because she forgot your scene was coming up, and you heard her talking backstage through her mic because they turned her mic on because she's supposed to be on stage, and then you sat there with your chicken and you looked at the chicken and your brain went, oh no, how do I get the point across that I have to go steal the harp from the giant? So then you look at your chicken, which you secretly named Reggie backstage, but only the cast and crew knew that, but then you started talking to the chicken and referred to it as Reggie, so that entire audience knew its name was Reggie, and you started just talking to the chicken and you made a plan that you were going to go steal the harp from the giant with the chicken, and then you said heck yeah on stage, but then Little Red remembered that the scene was there and she went on stage, and then you guys just did the entire scene anyway, and you just talked to a chicken on stage for no reason, and no one talked about it for the rest of the show. I do theater, and if you're wondering if I'm good or not, here's one of my highlights. The giant isn't fighting. That's cute. I feel... Shh. Do you hear that, Reggie? Okay. The harp. What was that? You saw the golden harp? Maybe I should get it from the giant. Okay. Sounds good. Reggie, you and I are going to go and get that harp from the Kingdom of the Giant and get more eggs. And everyone's going to see. Heck yeah.
This is my interpretive dance to the B-movie script. She saved my life. I've got to say something. All right? Here it goes. Knock. What would I say? I could really get into trouble. It's a B-law. You are not supposed to talk to a human. I can't believe I'm doing this. I've got to. I can't do it. Come on. No. Yes. No. Do it. I can't. How should I start it? You like jazz?
I saw a very sweet video of an old man talking about how protesters should surround the White House and basically laugh for a solid minute at our joke president, but I have a better idea. Have all of Gen Z surround the White House and basically wear Trump masks, MAGA hats, MAGA sweatshirts, whatever, holding signs that says, I listen to my president. He told me bleach would save us from corona, so I will. And then have just a mass production of Tide Pod looking cookies. And all together shouting Trump 2020, they put the Tide Pod cookies in their mouth. Laugh for a minute, then drop. Drop down to the floor for 5 minutes. Nobody moves. Every single person collectively just drops to the floor. Then, like every good cult movie, they stand up, get rid of the Trump and MAGA items, put it in a bonfire, then dance around the bonfire shouting vines. If that doesn't terrify Trump, I don't know what will.
5 guys that I don't like. I don't like them. Number 5. It's Ian Hawke from Alvin and the Chipmunks. I don't like him. He tried to take advantage of the Chipmunks' talent. It's rude. I don't like him. Number 4 is Ted Bundy. I don't like him. He killed people. That's rude. I don't like him. Number 3 is the Ice Age baby. I don't like him. He's a stupid baby. I don't like him. Number 2 is Voldemort. He doesn't like muggles. That's rude. I don't like him. And to find number 1, I just googled stock photo of a guy. And I found this guy. And to be honest, I don't like him. Look at him. He looks rude. I don't like him.
Alright, for those of you out there who are saying there are more than 2 genders, you're wrong. And for those of you who are saying that there are only 2 genders, you're also wrong. There is, in fact, only 1 gender, and it's nerf for nothing, motherfucker!
Dun 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 dun. Hi, this is Lee. Today we have shopped, laughed, and giggled. However, the time is now 9:45, which means the store will cease trading in 15 minutes. Whether this is your first time shopping at Woolworths or your 100th, we'd like to thank you for choosing Woolworths, the fresh food people, with the fresh ideas. That's why I pick Woolies.
In case anybody was wondering how my family was dealing with quarantine, for the last 3 days, anytime anyone asks my little brother a question, he just replies by singing Surfin' USA by the Beach Boys until they leave him alone. And I got voted the person that had to go check in on him, so why don't we go?
Hey Kev, Mom told me to tell you that your dinner's in the fridge. Okay. Are you doing okay?
If everybody had no
Oh my fucking god.
Across the U.S.
I'm gonna do the accent of whatever one it lands on. Oh, better not.
Who hides dead bodies in their apartment? Me.
Shut up!
Rating shoes that aren't point shoes as if they were point shoes. First we have Skechers sandals. The shank is fairly supportive and the Velcro is in the right place. The insole even wraps under the platform to give you a little bit of extra padding. However, they have no box, so they kind of hurt. 4 out of 10. No thanks. Next we have Dansko orthopedic clogs. These are actually really supportive with their hard shank and high vamp. But the heels cut high and it's a little hard to get over the box. 8 out of 10. Next up, Birkin clogs. These are actually amazing. I love the shank, box, and vamp. However, a 3/4 shank would be more supportive and the box is kind of rounded. 9 out of 10. Doc Martens. These are really supportive through the front of the shoe and we love the aesthetic. However, I can't believe I'm saying this, but the shank is too hard and too long. 5 out of 10. Heels I found in the Halloween section of Goodwill for $4.99. These suck. The shank is pre-arched, which makes point impossible. The platform is tiny and they're loud. 2 out of 10. Next we have cups, which are too small to fit on my man feet. However, they're stunning. They're gorgeous. She's serving banana foot. 10 out of 10.
You get the joke though? No. Because I don't have a dad? I've never been disruptive in the class before.
Alright, so can we get high together? Miss, can you please stop coughing? Just don't talk to me like I'm a donkey. Miss, do you think your daughter's pretty? No. I think your daughter's really pretty. And your son. You know, my TikTok got 100,000 views, so I'm actually need to be here. I look like Ned Kelly. Miss, you'll still see me around because I'll be dating your son. Mate, I would give her son a go. Miss, say like I'm talking to a guy but already hooked up with his brother. You want to keep it in the family. Can you get chlamydia from a blowjob? I think you can. It's in the cum, isn't it? Because there's just no vibe. Can I go for a vape?
Who'd you fuck on the weekend?
Can you please stop talking during the teachings? Miss, do you want to actually see a picture though of the baddie I got with on the weekend? I couldn't bother tucking it in. Miss, do you want to see a picture of the baddie I got with on the weekend? Different baddie. I just want you to say you look beautiful.
I'm erasing myself from the narrative. Let future historians wonder how Eliza reacted when you broke her heart. You have torn it all apart, I'm watching it burn.
So yeah, like, I might be here physically, but emotionally, I'm in a 1940s boarding school and I've just fallen in love with a tall blonde boy in my English class. He has a lot of opinions on poetry and Keats, and everyone groans every time he talks and I giggle just that little bit too loud. He's flirty when he's drunk, and then he becomes flirty when he's sober. After one of our many nights of reading poetry under the stars, he turns to me, quotes wild, and kisses my nose. And he calls me darling, and I could never have been more happy. So we run away. We find an abandoned cottage, take care of stray cats. We drink, we read, we smoke. He smokes very erotically, not that he'd ever notice. And we love each other. But like, other than that, I'm here, yo.
It's so hot when guys roll up their sleeves so you can see their forearms. Fuck. But I only have 2 arms. Congratulations, sir. Your millionth purchase has done it. I won £1. Wouldn't it make more sense if I won £1? I wanna pound your mom.
Okay, since everybody's lesbian, tell me why no les be in my DMs? Why no les be in my pussy?
Can you guys please stop asking me this question? I'm not a nail tech. I don't know what makes you think that I do nails. I've never done nails in my life. Look at my nails. I've never done nails in my life. What makes you think I'm a nail tech?
Well, in that case.
This is why everyone needs profile pictures. Because I can't tell if this is just a white person being racist or a brother pitching a policy proposal. You know, like, I can't tell.
So blessed and never stressed that I'm working this summer. But watch out, corporate America, because this intern packs a punch.
Hey besties, happy Pride. I hope you guys are taking care of yourselves. I'm about to go ask my manager if the soda machine smells like up fag and then live off the workplace harassment settlement money.
Pride Month, that means that if you ask your friends to show hole, they have to.
I've realized that I'm a person who doesn't really feel violence or anger. And because of that, I've never actually screamed. And I want to try that now. I'm going into my basement to do it. So, to be honest, I did not think that's what my scream would sound like.
Okay, so I work at an ice cream shop, and this old lady comes up, and I open the window, and I start taking her order, and then she looks at me, and she goes, "You don't cover your boobs when you come to work?" And I go, "What?" And she's like, "You should really cover your boobs, because I don't like looking at that." So here's what I'm wearing. Anyways, I think we should abolish old people.
Okay, I think I'm confused on what a bank is, because I just came to this bank, to this PNC bank, to deposit all my cash I have, all my tip money, and I was gonna do the drive-thru that I usually do, and it was all the drive-thru things were closed, and so I went inside and I was like, I just have a bunch of cash to deposit, and he was like, oh, we actually don't carry cash, like we don't do cash at this bank. Then what do you do? A bank is where they hold all your cash at the bank. That's what a bank is. So what is this? What kind of bank doesn't have cash? Who are you?
Please join us in moving our tassels from the right side to the left.